I don't know what's going on. I have no idea why this keeps on happening. It feels like it's just going on more and more as time goes by. And I'm obviously talking about the one thing that no YouTuber should ever do. And if you are a YouTuber and you do decide to do this, you basically just completely lose all your reputation. People lose respect for you and they just don't like you anymore. And the whole YouTube community will literally come together trying to stop you. And that's obviously giving out false copyright strikes or abusing the copyright system. And today we have someone else who decided to do it. Now this story begins with an extremely big YouTuber, Magnus Media, a YouTuber who has close to 1 million subscribers, ended up receiving 3 copyright strikes by another YouTuber known as Business Central, or what more people know him as, Alex Edison. This man doesn't really have the greatest track record of all time and is known for not being the greatest person around. There are tons of YouTubers who ended up making videos on his past and ended up making videos on him not really being the greatest guys. He is mainly known for 2 things. One of them is being that he bought his YouTube channel. Yes, the YouTube channel that he owns that has over 1 million subscribers. He didn't go build this YouTube channel and he didn't grind his way up so he can gain a lot of subscribers. No, he just went and go buy the channel when it was already popular. And he's also known for making one YouTube video where he basically talks about how he's going to go sue Google. This is an extremely strange video. Those are basically the 2 things that he's known for. Well, now he's going to be known for a 3rd thing, and that is sending false copyright strikes, as he has decided to send 3 copyright strikes to Magnus. Now, you doing this is basically sending a channel out the door, because if you get 3 copyright strikes, channel's basically going to get set for termination, as that's what's happening to Magnus right now. He said multiple times that he already got the warning for the situation, and you basically sending someone that much strikes is the equivalent of sending the Shadow Stalker and a Tormentor at your house at the absolute same time. It's not a good look at all. And one thing that makes this situation even more worse is the reason why Alex ended up sending these 3 strikes. That's probably something that you're wondering. What will cause someone to do something like that? Well, that is because he has claimed that Magnus Media has stole some of his works. 10 seconds of his work precisely across 3 videos that he ended up uploading. The 3 videos that he ended up claiming, they were both talking about the same topic, and during that topic they ended up showing a public domain image. An image that anyone could use because, it's in the public domain, and in that image, he ended up using the editing technique, parallax editing. Because of that editing style, Alex has basically claimed that this YouTuber stole it from some of his videos, even though this is something that is easily proven to be wrong, because Magnus Media has shown multiple evidence of his editor editing that effect, and him doing it 100% himself, and has proved multiple times that he did not steal from Alex at all. So I don't know where he's getting this claim from. And to make this situation even more goofier, Alex even jumps, I would even say jump a mile. He jumps around the whole planet and makes one of the most goofiest stretches of all time, literally stretching the rubber band where it's a couple seconds away to breaking, where you can literally see the dangles when it's getting ready to snap, saying that he also took his script and saying that he used ChatGPT to basically take his script and change it instead of making it himself, which is also something that makes absolutely no sense. Now, obviously, I think he's just saying this so he can just use some buzzwords so he can push his point across. This is obviously abusing the copyright system. I don't know if you can find anyone who can agree with this and saying that he's completely doing this with a just reason, because it's obviously not. To a lot of people, it looks like he's doing this with just malicious intent, because why would he even do something like this? And even if you did have the problem with him taking the edited style, you feel like he gone and took your work, you could have just went out and go talk to him. So I'm pretty sure if you want I ended up seeing that you use this edited style, it looks very similar to the edited style that my editor used, and I'm pretty sure if you go in and asked him normally, he would have just showed you the clips of the editor editing his videos and would have showed you that this isn't stolen at all. But no, instead of you doing that, you just completely just jump over everything, blasting someone with 3 copyright strikes. That is just so comically evil and kind of sickening. I don't know why this is happening so much, and I don't know why so much YouTubers are just exploiting this system, as this is something that I'm seeing happen more and more. Usually back then when you used to hear these stories, it usually just used to be big companies. But now we're at the point where we have just YouTubers doing this to other YouTubers, and it makes absolutely no sense. Also, another thing that I think is crazy, why in any form of media, you'll usually have one guy who's just trying to copyright something basic. This man is literally trying to blast someone for an editing style. This is the editing style that he used, and the editing style that I'm positive tons of other YouTubers use, and the editing style that I'm positive that other YouTubers used before he used it. So I always think it's weird that when people come and do this, they just come around and say that now it's just suddenly mine, which makes absolutely no sense to me. Because if you look across just any YouTube channel, especially YouTubers who are like in the documentary type, you can see that a lot of them would use like the same effect. Like one effect that you will see literally every types of these YouTubers use will be like normal TV statics or like the crumble paper effect. Whereas like this man is known for being like the worst controller player of all time. TV static effect, paper crumble effect. But basically what I'm here saying, a lot of people use these same effects. Just you coming out of nowhere saying that you suddenly own it makes no sense. And also this is something that's really bad for the platform. Every time when one of these situations go where someone wants to go and blast copyright strike, it's not good at all. And what if one of these cases go true? Because it's going to happen eventually. With more and more people doing these false copyright strike, eventually someone is going to hit the wrong person, and that person is going to have enough money and enough of care enough to fight back. And it's going to cause a whole situation that literally no one wants to deal with. And the way how that situation ends could change how everyone makes content on YouTube and could just potentially ruin how it is right now. It's just not a safe game, and also it's just absolutely scummy thing to do. Because on the level that he's doing, he's basically trying to take this channel down. He's trying to take someone else's whole livelihood. And even if YouTube isn't his livelihood and it isn't like his way to make money, you're basically taking away thousands of hours of someone's works. Because if you want to have a successful YouTube channel, you need to put like your heart and soul into it. It's extremely difficult to do. Just for you wanting to take that away just makes absolutely no sense. I have no clue why he wants to do something like this. And a lot of people are saying that he's trying to do this to like get rid of competition or something. I don't even know, but this is an incredibly terrible look, and YouTube desperately needs to do something about it. I generally feel like the only way for this situation to stop is if YouTube actually starts punishing people for doing this. And it needs to be a severe punishment too. It can't be something tiny. I don't know what they have to do, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous and just very annoying that creators can just go and abuse the copyright system and they just get away with it scot-free. Like nothing happens to them at all, and they just get to go home and they don't even get like a strike on their channel. They don't even get a ban. Just nothing happens to them. It's just absolutely ridiculous and just needs to be stopped, because this is just getting out of control at this point. This situation is just happening more and more. This is just a situation that I want to talk about, and I don't even consider stuff like this YouTube drama. When I think about YouTube drama, I think about like something goofy, just someone being just absolutely stupid and getting themselves in just a pretty goofy situation. But this isn't. When people do something like this, it's something very serious and something that just could ruin the platform. So I really do hope YouTube does something about this. Anyway, this is just something I want to talk about. You have a good day or night. See you.